and the prawn slug appears
behind her.
Yeah. She just grabbed the flare gun and shot at it. Now, this is where trivia about the gun comes back. You ready?
Yes.
The gun had an explosive attached to it because it flares up. And so when Jaclyn Hill, the actress who plays Barbara, fired the flare gun, she's injured. And she has shock and like burns. And a sore face, it says. So, turns out it was much louder than she expected it to be. And you can actually see like the explosive coming off it.
Yeah.
Apparently she wasn't ready for that.
Do you remember last week there was a guy loading a gun with it pointed at his face?
Yeah.
And all the Alec Baldwin stuff that's going on. And now this time the explosive goes off when it's the way it's not meant to.
Yeah, but the thing is, this is a long time ago. Without any special effects. So I guess the way you make an explosive thing happen is you put an explosive on the thing. You know what I mean?
And just say good luck.
And they're like, do you have any training? Oh no? Oh, that's fine.
Good, we won't lose you. We won't lose anyone of importance if it kills you.
Or how about we don't like set the explosive off away from you first so you get an idea of what it's going to sound like. We'll just put an explosive in your hands.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Because they used to just use real guns with blanks.
Yes.
But now there are prop guns. And blanks are not completely harm-free. People have still died from blanks.
Yeah.
So the fact that this lady survived holding a wooden gun with an explosive attached to it is just bizarre.
Yeah. Thank goodness.
Crazy.
Explain that. Doctor Who could have been over.
Yes, that would have killed it forever.
Yeah.
Imagine that. The person who played Susan left the episode before and she's like, whew.
Dodged a bullet there.
Literally. Got him.
Anyway, the 60s.
Woo! You know?
No time for a smack bottom.
So what you need is a jolly good smack bottom.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Go on. What do you mean?
That's my new catchphrase.
Yeah. A jolly good.
Jolly good smack bottom. The doctor's like, I've figured this out.
Do you like that the doctor's sitting in a chair with his back to that guy like a Bond villain would?
Yes.
And the camera just zooms up to him and he's like, I've been expecting you.
Yeah.
Because they kept talking about not messing with time. But when they found out about the Daleks attacking Earth...
They messed with time big time.
They just completely... Yeah, they threw the whole thing off.
But I guess the other thing is it messing with time if it's the future? But then when is the now, you know?
When is the now, you know?
So the actress who plays Vicky, Maureen O'Brien, she got the part, and I think the producer asked her if she could dye her hair black and then get it like put up like Susan-fied.
It's actually... Were they just going to have her be Susan?
No. She's still going to be
someone...
Vicky, but they were like, just replacement needs to be the same.
Wow.
And she was like, well, why don't you just get Caroline Ford back then?
Yeah, that's a good point.
So she didn't do that. She appears more independent than Susan, though.
Yeah.
Because she's doing a lot more stuff. And she's also hanging out with some jerk. And she seems to be managing okay somehow.
Yeah. I did think... I immediately thought this is what's... It's going to end with her becoming Susan's replacement because it's a young girl who obviously needs some sort of father or grandfatherly figure.
And who's just lost a granddaughterly figure.
The Doctor.
The Doctor.
When a recent Doctor remembers something from the past, do they imagine what they were then or who they are now? So is it Jodie Whittaker imagining Jodie Whittaker doing something from like 10 years ago?
In this case, yes, that.
Oh wow. So they reshoot a scene? Or you can't
they kind of expand on a scene.
Oh, okay. But they picture themselves as they are now?
Yes, but that's more due to the narrative of this episode.
Oh, so that doesn't always happen?
Doesn't always happen. Sometimes it's a flashback where you actually see the previous Doctor, or previous Doctors, whichever one's doing their thing.
Right.
Depends how far back. I don't know if you know this, but camera work has improved since the 60s.
Right.
So sometimes a flashback to the 60s isn't what you want to see.
But I was thinking it would be cool if they did a flashback to something that happened, like, say, in the ones we're watching, the first Doctor's time, and they reshoot it with that person, but they put it on the smaller resolution and in black and white.
Yeah, that would be great, wouldn't it?
Oh, so that does happen. Okay, I've called it.
You just gotta wait till we get closer to the
more recent stuff.
50th anniversary stuff. The Doctor mentions he may not have a medical degree, which I was like, interesting. You know,
Yeah.
he's like, Ian's like, oh, it's like a very quick examination, and the Doctor's like, I might not be that kind of doctor.
Dust, no bones broken. Hey, thank you, Doctor. The most thoroughgoing medical I've ever had. Yes. It's a pity I didn't get that degree, isn't it?
And you're like, oh, hello. What do you think of that?
I thought it was pretty clever. Yeah. I thought he said, I thought I didn't think he was saying I don't have a degree. I thought he was just saying I'm not really a doctor.
Yeah. Which I guess, I guess that makes sense because, you know, like he hasn't said he's a medical doctor.
No.
He just seems to be a smart guy.
Reverse the polarity of the neutron. Fleur.
Reverse its polarity.
Reverse the polarity. Reverse the polarity.
Reverse the polarity.